So if you are ready, we will be starting the recording.
Okay, sure.
Okay. Yeah. So first of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Xing. I'm currently studying in NUS.
Okay.
I'm the Deputy National Executive Director of ICMS Singapore chapter. Okay. Ting Hao?
Oh yeah, I'm Ting Hao and I'm currently studying in NTU and I'm the EOP External Outreach and Publicity of ICMS Associate. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
All right. So let me briefly tell you how the interview structure will be like. So this interview will last approximately 1 hour, and it is divided into 4 parts. Okay. Part A, B, C, and D. All right. So part A is where we will ask you some general questions to know you better.
Okay.
Part B is where you will be asked further competency questions so that we can learn more about your qualities and your skill sets. Part C is where you will be presented a simple case study question. And finally, part D, it will be a surprise. you will get to know it later. All right.
Okay.
So, all right. Maybe first of all, can you tell us more about yourself?
Okay, sure. I'm a Chinese independent school student, and I am studying in NUS now, and I taking the biomedical engineering, and I think the most interesting is that I have some working experience, and I start out a tuition center with myself, and the tuition center is about 30 to 40 students, and yeah, all the stuff is handled by myself. And I love to join CCA, so I always like to join because I'm the high school choirs conductor and the bass leader, and also I join a lot of CCAs in NUS like the NUSU committee, the training sales member, yeah, something like that.
All right. So you mentioned that you have sorry, you have started up a tuition center back in Malaysia, right?
Yeah.
So may I know when was it, and was it
Okay,
during
sure.
your studies or?
That is on the when I come to NUS, they have about 1 years. I am waiting the admission the results. So I just start up the tuition center between the period. Yeah, after I graduate from my high school. Yeah.
So in between your UEC results release and
Yeah, sure.
and before you come to NUS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
yeah. So after you come to NUS, what happened to your tuition center? Is it still running or?
No, it's not still running because I teach a lot of students. They just younger than me 1 years, so they also want to just prepare for the UEC. So I just teach them a year and they can go to UEC. And I think the UEC about the next week. So I also want to go back to Malaysia for the last briefing. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So why did you have the idea of coming up with your own tuition center in Malaysia?
Oh, because I think something like similar like this, the have a working experience is very important for the future. And join the CCA, you can have a lot of experience in organization. And also I want to teach back and give back the teachers, give the knowledge from my teachers and give back to my the junior. Yeah, that's the main thing. I love teaching. Yeah.
Okay, so you're actually studying bioengineering, is it?
Biomedical engineering.
Biomedical engineering. So is that your choice, or is that something of your interest? Is there a reason why you choose?
Yeah, because I love in bio, and I like in the stem cells, and I know you know that the NUS is good in biomedical and have the E7 just want to build. finish. And I love to study in stem cells and the genetic and also bio. So I choose biomedical engineering to help others people.
All right, great. So, what are your current and expected commitments for the upcoming year?
Oh, can always joining the NUS CCA, also joining the CCA like you all. So I think the commitment is quite high for me. Yeah, I have a lot
Okay.
because I in NUS I have joined PGPH badminton team and EGSC, the engineering good student chapter, and the NUS core ID. That's all.
So three CCAs.
Three CCAs.
Badmintons. What is it?
EGSC engineering.
EGSC.
Yeah,
EGSC. Engineering Good Student
chapter. Yeah, yeah.
Chapter. Okay. So is it under NUS or?
Yeah, it's a engine sub club, I think. Yeah,
Oh, okay. Okay.
yeah. And the NUS NUSU com ID is the under NUSU one.
Yeah. So what is your role in the Com IT currently?
I'm the training sales in core ID now, and I elected to the Siberia, the the most biggest what is called the most bigger camp in the NUS com ID. I elected for the training executed training executed members. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. So other than student organization like ICMS, okay, apart from all the CCAs that you joined in NUS,
Yeah.
have you applied to any other organization apart from ICMS?
Is that the something like Malaysians?
I
Union?
think that is outside of NUS CCA,
Oh, I think
like
not.
other student organization.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
All right, so let's move on. Can you tell me what achievement that you are most proud of?
Oh, I think the most achievements that is one thing I mentioned is the tuition center, and the other is I get the top 10 student in the geographic subject in the UEC. Uh, that is the I think you know about that, and I get 10 A's in UEC examination.
Mhm.
And also I get a lot of offers and scholarship like Peking University and Tsinghua University, and also Fudan University, NUS, NTU, and the National Taiwan University. Yeah.
So currently, are you under scholarship in NUS or
I just taking the tuition grant because my
tuition
English
grant?
is
Tuition
quite
grant.
good. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay, no worries. So is there a reason why you didn't choose other university other than NUS?
Yes.
So because you said that you have received many offers from university all around the world, so is there a
Yeah.
reason why you choose NUS instead of other universities?
Oh, because I think because other university didn't have like very specific like biomedical engineering, and the only one is the National Taiwan University, but the ranking of the National Taiwan University I think is quite low at nowadays, so I choose NUS for my first choice. Yeah. And also
Okay.
because I go to the China to asking for the the chance of the working chance, and they say that international student cannot get a chance at there. So I come to Singapore. Yeah. So
Oh,
it's the reason.
all right. All right. So I can tell that you certainly achieve a very good result in your UEC, right?
Yeah.
So maybe can you tell me how did you achieve this and what obstacles did you overcome and what did you learn from it?
Okay. I think the most thing is that you want to you want to have a target. You want to have a thing you want to achieve. Like in my senior military, the target is that I want to get in the high ranking of university. Yeah, so I study very hard, and you want to you want to study very hard and also study very intelligent. I think you want to have some tips and tricks also. So the main thing is like, for example, when you study in the maths or something like that, you want to know what is the keys and the maths. You also have some small module and make up a big picture. So the important thing is that the GIS is very important and not just you can solve the problem. You want to know what is the GIS of this problem. Yeah, the main thing I think.
So come on, right? Understanding the bigger picture behind, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. All right. So, all right, let's move on. So may I know what motivates you in your life?
motivate us. I think
Yeah.
I think I'm a very ambitious student. Yeah, and then I am very hardworking and also responsibilities. So the I think the most motivated is the ambitious that push me to very high levels, and I also keep on it. Yeah,
So what are the things that you want to achieve in the future? That
Well,
because what's your ambition basically?
yeah. My ambitions is that I want to af- I want to further study. I think I can go for China again and just get the chance in the working chance in Singapore and go for China to get some chance. Yeah, and I want to work as a professor. This because this also a reason why I teaching. Yeah, and the another way of the beside the professor, I'm choosing to become startup biomedical companies. Yeah, this another ways I think. Yeah.
All right. So your ultimate plan is to eventually go to China and settle down in China, or
No, I think just go there and see what the chance they give and what the chance that Singapore give. I think is the most important thing.
is there a reason why you choose China as one of the top options in your mind to
Uh,
pursue your career?
I think now is yes, but I
Is there a reason why?
because I quite like the China motivate, like they're very ambitious and they don't feel like very something like monetary, and give a ch- they often want to keep their fans as well. Yeah.
All right. Okay, that's all for part A.
Okay.
Now we shall move on to part B. Um, so maybe can you describe a situation where you have had to change plans last minute due to an unexpected events or etc.
Okay. Let me think about that.
Yeah.
Is that something want to change for the event?
A situation where you have had to change plans last minute. It doesn't have to be an event or something, but it may be due to an unexpected event. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Something I can talk for my something like experiments. Uh, because I'm a choir conductor, so I want to hold some rehearsals and also want to take charge in uh take charge in organizing the annually concerts. So every time the concerts, we do know why the concert will have some very what's called the situation we cannot imagine, and because the fees of our fees is quite high, so we have no chance to we have no very more chance to go for some rehearsals and practice. So in the concert breaks, so we often like for example, some of our members have not punctually come to the event. So we need to change the time of the songs like A B C D. We want to change for D C B A. Yeah, that's the situation.
Because of the lack of manpower, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fluctuation.
I see. All right. So you're the one that take charge of the concert, right? You're the conductor.
Yeah.
The one that stand in front and lead them with. Okay. All right. That's amazing. All right. So the next question would be ICMS Singapore chapter is still a relatively small chapter.
Yeah.
How do you see the future or the prospect of our chapter?
I think the title of ICMS is very good. I think it's a very perfect. You can and also you can link the very wide nations. You can see they're very international. So I think it's a very good chance and to start up and to improve and to publicity to each other. Yeah, I think the publicity can do as well. Yeah, because I had heard from my one classmate senior, so I heard about that. I heard about yours, and I'm very exciting to join it. Yeah. So I think the international is the main point that you can introduce and if improve of it. Yeah.
So do you think that the size is really an important factor in an organization?
I think no. I think the quality is the most important thing, and because the quality for many others people want to join, and because of the qualities you can get a lot of chance for other peoples and let them to join. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So the next question: if one of the ICMS events happens during your examination period, and you're part of the organizing team of the event, what would you do to make sure everything works well?
Okay. I think for example we can is that the event is on the examination week?
Yeah, during your examination period. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So maybe we can prepare before the exam. Then we prepare well, and during the exam we keep on studying, and we just the main thing is that we prepare for the event before the exam period. Yeah, it's the main thing, and I think we can also during the mobile phone or something like the web page. Yeah.
Sorry, can you repeat the last part because you were a bit lagging. I couldn't hear you.
I think because you want to keep touch with each other during the exam period because the event is during the exam period. So we can keep touch in something like we meeting on the websites or meeting with the mobile phone. Yeah.
All right.
So and also
So
I think
yeah.
I think and also is everyone do their part well, so the event will become very good. Yeah, even though it's in the exam period. Yeah.
So can you elaborate more on how you can make sure that everyone do their parts well?
Oh,
Maybe
okay.
from your prior experience. Yeah.
Okay. So I think the main point is that you like a leader, you want to give what give a list, a box that a list box that what your members want to do, so they can very detailed one, so your member can tick for the thing that they like. These were very important things, and also you want to keep touch of every members, so you can also align them with some groups, and they will keep touch with among themselves. Yeah.
Okay. So follow-up question. You know, sometimes some of the team members they are just not reachable. You're unable to reach them through messages, through phone. So how would you overcome that?
I think the main thing is that we can survey like the something like NUS Com IT do. They often survey something like the meeting. They will survey size small, even though it's a small meeting. They will always they will always survey for the availabilities for their members. Yeah, I think this is
Oh,
because yeah.
what? Okay, maybe I wasn't clear enough. What I mean is, some of the members,
Yeah.
you are unable to reach them. Like they just went missing in action. You
Okay.
couldn't find them, and they don't reply your messages. How would you overcome that?
I think
When time is running out and you're unable to reach your team members, as a leader, what would you do?
yeah.
And
Is as
yeah.
I am a leader, I will if the situation is very serious, I will communication with our subcommittees and give some strictly and give some penalties to them. Yeah, I think this because we want to for qualities and we want to have a strictly very strictly rules. Yeah, because
Mm.
the commitment is quite strict. I think. Yeah, this is a very
Okay.
serious.
If let's say the event is it's just around the corner, it's very near to the actual event date. So, is there anything that you would do other than, imposing penalty to the members? Is
Oh,
there
I
any
think
other thing? Yeah.
is that very close, and I will take charge and to complete that task, and also collaborate with something like my vice leader, some to
Okay.
make the team. Yeah.
All right. Okay. So, if I may ask, where do you see yourself in your ICMS term?
Yes. Can you repeat?
Where do you see yourself in ICMS term?
Is
Like
that
in your 1.5 year time in ICMS, where do you see yourself?
okay? I think I will, because I noticed that the ICMS will have something like the workshop and something communicating with others. Yeah, I love a lot of the workshops, and because they can give a lot, improve my skills, and also I love to join. I love to organize events. Yeah, I think I will always on that, and also I have some because I joined NUS Com IT, so I have some skill in Photoshop and illustrators, something like that. So I can help for the publicity also. Yeah.
Hmm. Okay. So maybe building on that question, right? Is there um, any important things that you want to achieve during your ICMS term?
Oh, I
Is there
think
anything that motivates you from for applying to ICMS, and what is the one most important thing that you want to achieve
the
in ICMS?
I think the one most important thing is gain the skills for the future working, and also build a relationship upon the international, because the your CCA is quite interesting in the international, so I can see a lot of some Hong Kongs and some, yeah, that's very interesting. So I love to I want to build the relationship, and also for the skills like communication skills and organization skills. Yeah.
Okay, so it's more on like building interpersonal connection and interpersonal skills. Get to
Yeah,
know
yeah,
more people from other countries.
yeah.
Yeah. All right. Great. Now we'll move on to part C, and I will pass the floor to Ting Hao to conduct this session.
Okay,
Ting
sure.
Hao?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm Xing and I will be conducting part C.
Okay,
I will give you a case.
okay,
So, so this is the case. If the portfolio that you are spearheading is not well responded by the audience, how would you approach this?
oh, it's quite lag, I think.
Yeah, so I repeat.
Okay,
So if the portfolio that you are
yeah,
spearheading is not well responded by the audience, how would you approach this?
okay. I think the
Yes. Yeah, so I
I
give
think
you, yeah,
yeah,
I give you an example. Yeah. So for example, you have a KPI of a certain number of sign-ups, but you are only 50% through it. And another example is on the actual day, event day, with all your VIPs and stakeholders arriving, and you are only have a 50% turn up rate. How would you approach this?
is that I just reconfirm the questions.
Okay.
Is that some I organize some events or something like that,
Uh,
and
yeah. Okay.
and there are no many people go to the event, something like that. Is that
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Your event or your sign up are not well responded. It's not the response is not good enough. So
yeah.
how will you solve this problem? Yeah.
Okay, I think the
You
problem.
have you actually have like 2 minutes to the questions.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I think the main problem is that the publicity need to work well, and the second problem is the qualities and the the qualities of the events, and what is the things that will lead people to join us. So the qualities you can prove for the something like a competition, you can prove for high ranking judges, and the publicities you can also like you can have songs like you can compose and something good term good teams to approach this, yeah. And I think the I can I can also create some posters around the 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 communities. Yeah, this also a main thing. I think the publicity is quite the main problems. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So now if you have do all that you can do, like you make the poster to publicize your event, and you post it in Instagram or Facebook. So and the sign up is really good, and but the judges you have invite suddenly cannot come to your event, and how will you tell the audience and the people to about this problem? How will you solve this?
I think I will find another reserve charges, I think. And if the reserve charges have not very high ranking for them, that maybe I can find closely to the ranking. I will make some apologize for the participant. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's not good to have to reserve the judges because they also have other things to do.
Yeah, I
So
know.
yeah. So
The I think the sense of reserve is that I can search for some of the charges,
oh,
and if this charges is not coming, and I quickly for reply for another charges, right? Yeah.
okay. But not necessarily the judges will come to your event.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's so sudden, out of sudden. So do you have other plan to solve this? Like
Okay.
yeah.
Maybe is this is kind of problems. Maybe I can because for example in NUS maybe I can invite the judges in NUS is something like around me, the judges around me, and also want to have a high qualities. Is no others can get it for the high qualities. Maybe I will postpone the event is
Okay. So this is the end of the section C, the part C. So
okay, sure.
yeah, so this is the last part and this is the surprise. Yeah. So now imagine yourself that you are the chief executive director of ICMS. So you are tasked with overseeing out organization on an international scale. You have a global team of passionate Malaysian students to work with, pitch to us an initiative that ICMS should be championing for its associates. So you are given 1 minute to prepare your pitch and you are given 1 minute to present it to us. So do you get it?
Can you repeat the first part because it's
Oh,
quite
okay,
lag.
okay. Okay, so now you are so now you imagine you are the chief executive director of ICMS. So you are tasked with overseeing our organization on an international scale. So you have a global team of passionate Malaysian students to work with. So you need to pitch to us an initiative that ICMS should be championing for its associates that you think has not been provided. Yeah.
Uh,
Basically, we're asking you whether you have any ideas or some other initiative in mind that
okay.
that can benefits
Yeah.
other ICMS associates if you
Okay.
are the chief executive director of ICMS.
Okay.
Yeah. And you are given 1 minute to prepare your pitch.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. So the 1 minute starts now.
Yeah.
You can prepare for your pitch. 1 minute is up.
Okay.
You have 1 minute to present to us.
Okay, sure. I think the ICMS is the international organization. So the main thing is that we often help each others, and we give chance to each others and help with our seniors and juniors. So we also have a good qualities and in the although we are a small organization, but we can start up and improve for ourselves into a good qualities, and also we can make a more globalization for the organization, so we can link more of the countries and more of the universities. And the 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 other things is that we can we are we can have a very good publicities, and we can publicity to each other and prove for many Malaysians to help each other. Yeah.
So, um,
Ting Hao.
yeah, okay, yeah, okay. I'm going to ask you another question.
Yeah.
So you pitch yourself to us. So state to us why should you be selected to be an ICMS associate and not the other people. So now you are given 1 minute to prepare your pitch and another minute to present it to us later.
Okay, sure.
Okay. So the 1 minute start now. Okay. Okay, so the time's up. So you can now pitch yourself to us.
Yeah, I think the most important thing is that the fourth thing is the qualities, responsibilities, and commitment and the ambitions. So this kind of the firstly I the skill of me can improve the ICMS. I have the leadership skills and also arts skill and music skill and also the teaching skill and the computer skills like the Photoshop and which yeah. So I have a lot of the organization skill because and leadership skill in some I joined in the choirs for the conductor and security and bass leader something like that, and the commitments is also the important things that I have, and I also have good in the Chinese. I have the HSK Chinese through for the 6 levels, and the qualities of the qualities that something like the ambitious and that can prove me to everything done well in the event. Yeah.
Alright. I have a question. So you mentioned that commitment is one of the key qualities that you have. So, but I see that you're in so many different CCAs. How would you manage your time and how would you make sure that you will give enough commitment to ICMS apart from all the CCAs that you are currently in? Yeah.
Yeah, I think the most of thing is that I always want to fulfill my time in NUS. So I have a lot of the I have a timetable in my lock screen. You can see like this. Yeah, yeah. So I every time remember that. So I remember what is the, so you can see something like the CCA on that, the green, yeah, and something like the class. So I always fulfill them, and I always I always meet for my CCAs, because, and the two of my CCAs is quite depending on online. You can work with yourself, like the EGSC is something like the final project. Yeah. So, and also the badminton teams had just about 1 week 2 hours training for the PGBS. Yeah. So there's have a lot of time, I think, and my when the day is quite free. Yeah. So the main reason is that I always want to fulfill my
Mm. So you're trying to make the most out of your time in NUS.
yeah.
Yeah.
I want to make it
All right.
very
Meaningful and very fruitful.
yeah.
Yeah. All right. Understand. Ching, how do you have any other questions?
Nope. So it's the end of part D, and
Okay.
I just want to remind you that the results will be released in early to mid November. So you need to check your inbox or spam folder. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Um, Maybe before that, do you have any question for
question.
us?
Yeah. Do you have any
Oh,
question?
is I want to ask about the something like the workshop. Is that what is the workshop will do, or the what is the workshop will teach?
Oh, okay. So, have you heard about our workshop this year? Basically, it's not a workshop, like it's an event. It's more like a sharing session by some of the speakers and combined with some workshop. Have you heard about it? How the pros do it? We
I
actually
think
posted. Yeah.
I think I heard from my seniors in the tutorial class. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. So basically, that's an example of what we organize. But that's on the Singapore chapters scale. It's not for the whole ICMS.
Okay.
So for that workshop, do you know what we conduct during the event? Have you heard about it?
Uh,
How the pros do it?
I think instead the some seniors will come down to speak, something like that.
Not really seniors. We actually invited some industry professionals
Okay.
from consulting, Accenture, a very big consulting firm. We also have invited a software engineer from Google to share how is it like working in Google and how do you prepare yourself if you are interested to join the tech industry. And we also had one workshop by the Toastmaster Club about persuasive speaking. So these are some of the workshop that we hold for the Malaysian undergraduates in Singapore. It's not just open to the associates, but it's open to all the Malaysians undergraduates studying in Singapore.
Okay.
All
So
right.
is there
So yeah.
any annually event or something like that?
Okay. Yeah. So on a council level, right, we do
Yeah.
have two flagship events. Have you looked at our website yet? The
Uh,
ICMS website.
I think I just skimmed through. Yeah.
Okay. So have you heard about MPPC and I Square?
Mm, I think have.
Do you know what are they about?
I don't know the details. Yeah.
Okay, so basically MPPC is our council, ICMS council flagship events. It happens every once per year. around August to September. So the full name is Malaysian Public Policy Competition. So it actually gathered undergraduates in Malaysian undergraduates, not necessarily studying in Malaysia, to come as a team and to work on the public policy case study. Yeah, so they actually invite some minister to come down and become the judges to all the competitions. And then I Square Industrial Insights is another flagship event that we have in ICMS. Basically, is for Malaysian undergraduates to know more about what is happening in the industry, uh, create awareness about different industry like banking, telecommunication, consulting. So we usually would invite some of our partner and sponsors, like for example EY, PwC, Axiata, Maybank, and their representatives to come down, and we usually will have case study
Mm-hmm.
for the participants, for them to work on real problems that are faced in the industry.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also they get to know the HR person of all the partner and sponsors, and eventually they could land an internship opportunity with them. Yeah, so these are the two main events that we have, and usually they happen during the summer holiday,
Oh, okay.
from May to August lah. Yeah, yeah. As for Singapore chapter, every year we will have one flagship events, which we have just concluded. How the pros do it. But as the chapter size increase, probably we will have more and more events coming up. And for example, this year we had new initiative like peer learning session. So we actually have some associates or directors in ICMS or even alumni in ICMS. Basically, we hold like a 1 day kind of or half day kind of workshop, and for people to share about their knowledge and for other associates to learn from each other. Yeah, and I would say the strongest network that we have is the alumni network,
Okay.
because a lot of them are actually working in the industry and
Yeah, that's good.
they have a lot of experience to share with us. Yeah, so that's also one of the reasons why we had this new initiative like the peer learning session, so that we can all learn from each other. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Do you have any other questions?
I think, yeah,
That's all.
yeah, I think that's all.
Okay. All right. So I think in the meantime, if you would like to, or if you have any further question, or you would like a more detailed or comprehensive feedback,
Yeah.
feel free to drop us an email after this interview.
Okay,
We'll
sure.
be happy to provide our feedback if you would like to. All right.
Okay, sure.
So you should have my email. I'm the one that email you the Google Hangout link.
Oh, yeah,
Right.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Ting Hao, do you have anything else to add on?
No.
All right. If that's the case, we will wrap up this interview.
Okay,
All
sure.
right. Okay. Thank you for your time.
Yeah. Have a nice day.
See you.
See you. All right. Okay. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.